Hello everyone, it is me, Yi King, and we are back with an unboxing, but this time it's actually something new on the channel. Not just like a repeat of something else, something new, which it's been a while. I think last time we had something new to unbox was like those Pokemon figures, like like these things. That was the last new thing we had to unbox on the channel. But today we got, well, it is a reboot of an old product which I saw growing up as a child. We have well, it's multiple licenses, but we got this one's from Marvel, Mix Mashers Venom. So yeah, this is like a reboot of Hero Mashers, which if you don't know what that is, I'll go on a quick little side rant and I'll throw up a timestamp what it is in case you want to skip by, in case you also know what they are. But this is a reboot of an old product called Mix Mashers, which when I was a kid, Hero Mashers were like, well, these things where you could pull them apart and you can make your own kind of figures. So there was like 3 different versions you could buy of them. There was the basic pack where it was just a figure and then you had like an arm or a leg. There was Deluxe, which was the figure plus like a handful of pieces, so like 3 to 4 or 5 pieces, so you could do a little bit of mashing. And then you had the Deluxe packs, which was a figure and a bunch of accessories, so you could actually like do a bunch of mashing together. And they had multiple licenses. They had like Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers, and Jurassic World, which this one, Mix Mashers, has Marvel, Star Wars, and Transformers, but no Jurassic World. But I'm kind of hoping maybe with the upcoming release of Rebirth, maybe they will put some of them out. Hopefully, because honestly, I really like the dinosaur ones. Like out of all the Hero Masters, I always like the dinosaur ones personally because I'm a dinosaur fanboy. But yeah, so yeah, they're just like basically articulate figures they can mash up together and do a bunch of fun stuff with. Am I forgetting anything else? Yeah, I always wanted them as a kid, and then they released like a micro line, which was like tiny stuff, but they only did that with the Marvel stuff to my memory, because I don't remember any Star Wars or Transformers ones. There's definitely no Jurassic. But yeah, they were just like tiny guys where it was just a figure and all you could do was take off the hands and heads. But yeah. I don't seem to forget anything else, so yeah. Alright, and now we're back in case you were to skip over my little side rant what Hero Mashers were. But yeah, this is a reboot. I always wanted them as a kid. I only got a micro one, so I'm very happy they're back. And I'm going to try getting the ones I like personally. Like, it's not going to be like with Beyblade. It's just like, at first I'd be like, yeah, it's not going to be like Beyblade X at first, but it's just like, oh, I'm just going to get the ones I liked first. And then somehow will click be like, well, might as well get the rest. Yeah, this one I'm only going to get these ones because they can be a little bit pricey. But yeah, honestly, for this one, it's the Venom pack. So, actually, what's kind of cool with these big packs, which I'm just going to call like the Ultra packs or the Deluxe packs, because I forget what it was, but for the Hero Master stuff, but these ones I'm just calling like a big pack for now. It's like just a Venom pack, but these ones, it shows up top, I'm Spider-Man, so if you get that one, you can actually use these figures on him, and he actually has Venom accessories, so it's kind of like an extensive, so it's like, if you buy both, you get both stuff for both figures, which is pretty cool. And this is my first unboxing this thing, so I gotta like figure out formula, but yeah, pretty cool. So obviously, you have the window right here, just showcasing off all the products. The whole right here is just to feel the thing, because this is pure rubber, so it's probably going to warp over time. But you have some stuff showing off some of the other heroes, the logo, Mix Mashers. Yeah, I gotta tilt the camera down. Mix Mashers. The name being Venom. That just shows you can fire this thing from Iron Spider, which is another thing I want. If you flip this way, it's just purely clear plastic. I'm trying my best to avoid this thing pointing on my face. It shows you some of the other figures you can get, which is Spider-Man, Iron Man, Black Panther, and Miles Morales. I want these 3. Not because it's bad enough, I just don't really care for Black Panther. But luckily it's in a basic pack, so it's like, if I want to pick one up, I can. Flip down here, nothing really special, just some mumbo jumbo. Plus what's included, you get one figure. Oh, the figure says one body and 11 pieces. Okay, that's weird. And then a beautiful barcode. I hope my face is not shown in this, like I'm kind of off to the side. And then we have little Timmy right here, excited that he gets to play with his dude. And we mix them up, which was also the thing they advertised on the back of boxes of Hero Masters as well. Wow, that's a lot of talking. I gotta take a sip of water because I did some Hot Wheels unboxing before that, so apologies. But yeah, it was also advertised on the back. It showed like a handful of figures from the line saying, oh, if you get them, you can make this kind of figure. And then just tells you which pieces to get, and then like, boom, you can do it. So, there's also Iron Spider, which wasn't shown on the side, but there's also, oh yeah, Iron Spider's up here. But there's also Thanos car, Hulk, and Captain America, which they're probably going to easily reprint this as a Red Hulk in the future. Like, it's kind of just common knowledge, and this is probably going to be like, the Vampire probably like reprinted as an anti-Venom or Carnage. But yeah, without further ado, let's pop it open. Alright, there we go. Finally got it off. Jeez, that was a nightmare and a half. What's this? Oh, it's those little Hasbro papers. It just says it's an official product. Buy from us. There we go. Gonna heavily edit that out. Alright, now let's pop all this stuff out. So, snip. You don't need something. Do you have any elastics? Don't worry, I didn't nip myself there. Well, I scratched the paint, but oh well, this is what they get for not putting plastic bands in good places. That seems to be everything, so let's just push them out. Boom. I guess I didn't get the leg. Whoa, there goes his arm. I don't know what this is, but it's just like his tentacles, which is also rubber. I don't know what that is. Here's his shiny rubbery axe. Some Iron Spider pieces. Are you stuck or anything? Nope. Okay. There we go. Pick up this stuff real quick. Is there anything else? Nope. Alright, so we got all the pieces. Sort of. Well, I don't say sort of. I mean, we actually do got all the pieces. Alright, so it's a little launcher, but how do you launch it? Or is it just like a push? No, it's not a push. We'll figure it out when it comes to it. Alright, so let's take a look at Venom first, and then we look at the Iron Spider pieces. Which he's a kind of a big dude, so. So yeah, how you put on. Actually, I want to test something. Well, okay, not test, but So with these characters, they actually are kind of like lined with special ports to kind of colorize them. So Marvel gets this color, Transformers gets light blue, and Star Wars gets dark blue. But you got some matches here, and well, yeah, they're just like you get some ball joints. But I don't know what this would be for. I mean, like there's ports everywhere, but like, where would you put this? Oh, wait. I get it now. Because you get I assume you get the other head with the other Venom, so when you get that... Can the head comes off? No, the head has to come off, right? Yeah, the head comes off. Alright, well, that's a port, so maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing in life. So let's just get everything on, and then we can figure out what we're supposed to do. On... Oh yeah, now I remember what I want to do. So this is a Micro Masher, and with Hero Mashers and Micro Mashers, they were universal for joints. So I want to see if it still works. Holy Diner, it still does. Alright, that's a cool experiment. Thank you, Star-Lord. Alright, so if you have any of your old Hero Micro Mashers, they still work. Because I assume these use the same kind of formula, so it's kind of cool that these are back. Alright, there's an arm. Here's a leg. He's just standing there menacingly. So, before we put anything else on, let's just go with basic articulation, which they all share, but... So, arms on Ratchet, wow, that is some ratcheted joints. Can you take this off? Okay, so you can take these off, and they're also on Ratchet, so they can bend. Not much, but I think that's just because it's Venom. You can also twist. Legs can bend, not really. They can detach very easily. Can these come off, though? Okay, so those can come off, so let me just fix this up. So, I don't know, I assume it's just the basic character outlook. So, head, arm, forearm, leg, and knee, they can all come off. And then you have ports everywhere. And that's on me, because I did scratch Venom, so that's something. You have this giant rubbery arm. Ew. Okay, so it's not like rubber. Okay, so this is attached to the arm, so if you pull, you will break it, but this is solid, but this is rubbery. Boing, 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 boing. Let's have some fun. Take that arm off. Which way does this arm go on? I assume it doesn't matter. Maybe it does matter? Why does that look right, but also not look right? I think it's supposed to go on the other arm. Yeah, that looks better. But yeah, so now he has this Venomized axe, so he can be like, bang bang, as he's all crazy like. I didn't see any Transformers one though, I just saw the Star Wars and Marvel one, so I don't know if the Transformers ones are not out yet, or what. Okay, so I don't know if this just makes him top heavy or not. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know what this is for. Is this just like simply an accessory, or does this actually attach onto something? It'd be nice if they give you like some instructions for some play features you can do. I don't even know what this piece is for because it doesn't have a port or nothing. But it does have a port on the back so you could stick stuff on his back. What are these? Oh, wait a minute. Well, one thing you could do is... See, this is probably mixing. I think these are like Spider-Man's legs or arms. But yeah, you could have that be like a little sentry turret on his back. So it goes like pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Yeah, I mean that works. I mean, you know, not the greatest connection. There we go. But yeah, pretty cool. You know, can have some like sentry ports on his back, so they're like pew pew. You have this thing, which I don't know how it fires, but it does say it can go into a forearm, so how do you fire this? Because I assume it has to fire, right? Or is it just like... No, this has to fire. Oh, okay, here's a button. Wow, that sucks. Let's try again. So, right here, that's the firing button. Let's shoot Venom. Bah. Does it not stick out all the way, or does it actually do it? But this is soft rubber, so be careful. So let's see. Wow, that actually fires pretty far. And at least it's soft, but I still wish just shooting this at someone's face. But I mean, at least it's like, it goes pretty fast. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so you can stick this onto the forearm. So stick that right onto here. So now you can like be like, hey Peter. See, look, I got so much stuff on him. Alright, how do you get this guy standing? Yeah, but you know, you can walk up, be like, do 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 do, be like, boom, I'm gonna blast ya, pew. That's actually kind of fun. Everyone got Iron Spider now. So yeah, I mean, like, obviously you do that, you know, boom. I don't know what this is for, honestly. Does it show anyone in the box what it can be used for? No, it does not. Oh, it's like little baby Venoms. Well, I have an idea. I assume you just put it on like one of the ports, but yeah, but it just kind of hangs loose there. Like, I don't know what it does. Well, we got Star-Lord, so let's mix him up. Look, Star-Lord's Venomized now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, but I guess you get the closed mouth with Iron Spider. Well, I mean, it does help keep him up, the little guns. That's kind of cool. But yeah, these are just kind of like little fun playthings. I mean, the age gets 4 and up, so, you know, there's so much you can do. But I'm really happy that these toys are back. I do remember, though, that Hero Mashers had a lot of ports. Well, like, there would be a port on basically everything, but Mix Masher seems to kind of cut the ports in half. So, that's something. There's a port right there, but you need a hole. Then there are holes. But yeah, pretty cool. Whoa, I'm having too much fun with this guy. Try and keep it all in frame. I don't know what these would even be for. Like, I'm just using it as like a sentry cannon for now. Well, not sentry, but like a backpack cannon from Venom for right now. And I guess if you wanted to, you could put this onto Venom's back. So, you know, that's something you can also do. Like, if you're going to start off, I suggest you get one of these packs because you get a bit more fun out of it if it's just like your only figure. So that's pretty cool. And of course it falls off. If only this was a thumbs up. Then you could do the Terminator. But yeah, that's been my look at my first toy from the Mix Masters lines, Venom. Alright, thank you folks for watching this unboxing. If you folks did enjoy the unboxing, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. I'll apply them as fast as I can. And subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video /short/stream. But until next time, toodles!